Hi, welcome to Asian Film Network. Thank you so much for trying out the platform, onboarding yourself. This is the onboarding video. It's super janky. It's just Zoom. Like, don't even, I'm not trying to make this crazy right now. I'm just trying to get you on the platform. So thanks for joining the website. This is new. It's a beta version. So it's bound to break. Like it's bound not to work in certain areas. But we need more users to help us tell us what's not working. That's kind of the whole point. Thank you for trying out, giving us a chance. Like, we really want to make this platform really good for everybody, and we want to make it free. So here's the onboarding video. I'm going to show you around the platform. It's a little bit of a longer video, but if you just go on the platform with not knowing how to use it, you might not understand how to use it or why you want to fill out the profile as thoroughly as possible. So I'm going to show you what it takes to be on the platform. And at the end of this video, if you stay on and watch the whole thing, I will tell you how to get the free gold status. You sign up and you fill out your profile. We will give you gold status just free. If you sign up early, this is our beta platform. You tell us, you help us and work with it, and we'll give you the gold status. You'll be able to find the jobs and resources and all that. So, stay till the end of the video and I'll tell you how to get there and we'll make it happen. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. Welcome to Asian Film Network. I'm going to show you the new platform we've been working on here. You earlier just did your onboarding with your name, your email, maybe your profile type, a photo, and maybe a headline. This is what you're going to get when you get a profile. This is my profile. We want to look at all the options we're going to be given here. So these are options you weren't given on the onboarding. And the idea here is to make it as unique as you are. We try to make this as a unique, customizable platform for you. We know that there's not one Asian American identity, and we know there's not one Asian American ethnicity. And there's so many mixed ethnicities and different identities and from different nationalities. This is not an Asian American platform. This is an Asian platform for the diaspora across the globe. But here's the idea here, that you fill out as much as you like. We have like so many different identities that you can find here. And we want to be able to, if someone's looking for you or you want to fill it out and you want to make this public for yourself, that's for you. Let's look at our profile here. I'm a director, filmmaker, screenwriter, and a bunch of these other things here. And these were the options that my profile gives me. So who's my manager? Who's my agent? I don't have an agent. I have a manager. Types of projects I do is I do 60-minute dramas and features. I don't really do a lot of short films anymore, the commercials, but these are the types of projects I'm working on now. If you want to, you can. We've drawn family dramas. This is, I stick in these genres. Here's my background skills. Everything here is customizable. So let's look at this and see how to edit. So this is your edit button here. It's a little finicky. This is still a beta program, so please bear with things and try to save your work. Okay, so everything here is my biggest flex. You just have, it's another profile, and everything here is searchable. So if the search engine is working correctly, you should be able to go to the directory and search for, entrepreneurship and Japanese American, a nonprofit organization. If you don't want it showing up, if you don't want any of your information showing up, that's something that's more private, just don't put it there. Most of your profile is optional. I wouldn't say it's more than a couple questions that are necessary. Genres, you can pick your genres here. So I love these little drop downs. So as much as you can see, like, you can't scroll through here, and we're working on that as well, but we have so many more genres here, and everything in these drop down menus, we have more. Just search for it. Background skills. So you have background in activism, historical research. Let's say you might have a background in law, or you have a background in medical. This is a good space to put it. Maybe we'll be having a section that's dropped down more like this sometime, but for right now, you can put it in here, this part of your profile. Guild, unions, and memberships, we got a ton of them here. Then probably not all of them. If it's not there, you can always hit other. Most of these platforms, you can hit other and you can select it. You just make your own. If it's not in there, please let us know. That'll be something that you can add. And then here's the cool part. Let's say you are an actor. You see the check mark there. It's working. It's highlighted. When you click out of this, you're going to get different questions. And you'll see things that are not perfect here, but height, your age range, your hair color, eye color, that's kind of like your backstage or your actor's access profile. We want to be able to let you customize as super as possible, because people are looking for certain looks. This is what we're building here. Add something different. Can we add any more? Let me know if there's something that I'm missing. I'm not an actor, so I don't see all these things all the time. So if you see something that we can add in, let us know. We will add that. Martial arts level. Some people can't do it. Some people are very active. The cool things like this are really awesome, because let's say, right? Again, we can't scroll through here, but if you have an accent or you know an accent, this is a great place to put it. And we have tons of different types, and you can add your own, like American New York, American Southern, American Texan. There's a British, British Cockney, like there's different types, right? So we try to add in as many as possible. And if you can't find yours, just, look around. And if not anything else, hit up OTH, right? And you just add your own. Same with martial arts, which is really cool because again, you can't scroll, but we have like 200 different martial arts out there. So if I look at, and my selection, martial arts is not on here on this list, but man, it's mad up. Tenshi, yeah, this is a little bit close to what I was doing, but not really. And again, you can always hit other, and you can always add your own. If we will put a link in here somewhere that says if you know martial arts, and you can just be active. This is a good place to put it, your height. And then this is, I just want, and your performance skills. And if it's not there, just type it in this box. If someone searches for it, it'll search up in this box as well. So feel free to utilize these things. We go back to your profile. You're going to say overall goals. So you can add your major goals here as your next goal, a couple of goals in head. If you can offer something to the community, let us know. If you want to offer, I do photography for free or whatever, you want to do something for the community. This is a good place for you to put it. If you want it to be something nice, expertise, what you're most known for, and your top skills. This can be anything from, editing, photography, videography, weddings. Like those are your skills that you're able to put in. Your online presence is pretty extensive. We have a lot here. If you want to add your own, let me know. We'll add different things, and we'll add a couple of links that people can add in. And then your identity. So this is the biggest thing we want to have here. I know we skipped this all from the top bottom over, but filmmakers first, and think about what that looks like for you. But for ethnicities, like the point here is that if you're looking for somebody in your community, this is where you might be able to find them, right? So I'm casting for a Japanese American short film in Chicago right now, and they only want to see Japanese and Japanese Americans and Japanese Canadians auditioning for the role. Okay, so if I just put out a call for Asians, I'm going to get all Asians. So I have to say Japanese American, but there's not like a list. I have a list, but there's not a public list out there, and not everybody's on that list. So this is where we want to have you help us and have you help yourself so that people can find you and who are looking for very specific. So a lot of times you see ethnicities, it might be Japanese, it might be Asian, it might be API or Chinese, but we've done something really special for the Asian community because we've got a whole ton of different ethnicities. We have 207, I think it's 207 or 307 ethnicities here. And it's not just Asian, but we do have a lot. So let's say now the South Asian community is really vast and has complex. There's almost like 200, I believe there's 200 South Asian identities alone. And so you could say South Asian, and you could just I'd probably put it in this broad South Asian here. You could say Indian, right? There's Tamil and Sri Lankan, Native Indian. You can do it that way. I think that's an issue here. So we'll fix that. But look, if we do Bengali, they show up, right? We don't see this. We don't get to see this in our data sources. We don't see this on other platforms. There are so many different identities that we need to be able to see ourselves. So, there's a really good point to find somebody who's in also your ethnicity, your culture, someone, even if you just want to talk to somebody, you want to see the differences. Because if I need to talk to someone who's Bengali, I want to know who's Bengali. I can't just say, who of my South Asian friends are Bengali. Like maybe I can search for somebody, that's kind of the whole point here. Nationalities, tons of nationalities. You can be an Asian in any country. So we added all your nationalities here, your current city and location, so that people can find you in that city. If you can travel, that's the whole point. Generation. I put this here because we're all in different generations. And sometimes that really matters. It matters to me a lot. I'm 5th generation. I am technically 4.5 because one of the generations is less than the other, but we don't have that yet. So Japanese go by the first generations, the immigrants. Other Asian communities have first generations, the firstborn in America. I would say go with your own instinct on what you feel like your community looks for. So if I'm Japanese American, I'm only looking for go save, those are the 5th generations. But that's our language, right? So that's the best thing to use. Identities here. Now, we don't have a lot of them. We want to add more. I think we got mixed up and lost somewhere. But again, you can hit other. and do a self input. We can add, mixed identities, trans, like we want to have more. And if you tell us more, the more you tell us an other, the more we'll put in here. We'll add as a category. But yeah, we'll add more as things go. But if you can find yourself, please do. And again, input it yourself. Religions, I don't practice anything, but I'm very interested in some of these. And so I added in here. I grew up Roman Catholic. My grandma was Shinto, and I learned a little bit there. Buddhism's really nice. We want to be able to have that. So if that's something you want to add into your repertoire of skills, knowledge, interests, this is where you can do it. Pronouns, we have a lot of pronouns. I didn't put them in categories like he, him, his. I put them all individually because sometimes I go like he, him, they, and that's customizable, right? So if I let that go, it's going to be he, him, they. Orientations, search for yourself. Whatever feels right to you, you can add multiple if you want. We want to make this as customizable and as friendly and inclusive as possible. Even to me, it's like the most inclusive platform, especially for Asian Americans. We want to be able to share this platform and a resource tool for other communities because I think this is really good. Nonverbal language, got a ton of that. I have 100 of these. I didn't know how many nonverbal languages there are. It's kind of cool. Disabilities, we probably don't have everything, but again, you can just keep searching. Reading languages, here are all your reading languages, right? There's not all of these, but there's more, right? Because reading and writing are different. Also, hitting return, hit save changes. So don't go into other and add your own and then hit return. Just click out. Otherwise, it's going to save, which is not a perfect thing. The about me, your elevator pitch. Tell me a little about yourself, a little or as much as you want. Your position at your company, your areas of focus, roles that describe you. These are optional. You don't have to put these in. If you don't want to add your phone number, you don't have to add your phone number. Location, again, let us find you. What are you working on? Areas of interest. A lot of this is customizable. Again, this isn't like one thing or the other. So you can add this all here and everything, right? To get your little links here, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Clubhouse and stuff like that, your online presence, it's right here. If you put it incorrectly, this is what it's going to be. You can add as many as you want. I don't have a TikTok. I don't really use my YouTube, so it's not going to be there. You can add all your links here. I think LinkedIn and your IMDb Pro or IMDb is great here because this is how we find each other. This is what the industry uses, right? So really you just need a name in IMDb and then you can find each other and email them. If you want to email them here, this is here too. So why do we use all this? Why is there so many customizations? Why does it take so long? You want to customize it as much as possible? Well, that's because we have a directory. Let's go to the directories and see all our members here. So these are some test accounts. They're not real people. You can see by their low ipsums. And the more people we have, I'll delete more of these. But this is what it looks like. Right? You can have all your friends here. You can see everybody else's interests, their stuff. Here's my profile. So you'll see that not everything is on here, but you'll see a lot of it. We'll work on to see how much information we want to give out on this level, but you can go to my account and you'll see more. And again, give this platform some time. It's a new platform. It's still in beta stages, so there is some issues. So again, here's my platform, right? Here's what I was on my stuff. And again, look, my YouTube isn't there because I didn't add the YouTube there. If we go back to the directory, here's my friend with Serena, but she put out her profile, and here's a fake account. So let's look at the search engine. So if I actually hit Muslim, because my friend Serena has Muslim American casting, should show up Serena, right? I'm looking through history, and I should show up. Yep, because I do historical dramas, and I probably have we say historical, so I'm sure I have history somewhere in here. So again, this is your SEO. So here's history, right? You want to make sure that you're searchable. That's kind of the whole point. That you don't have the right words in there, it's not going to show up. Here's the other thing, the really cool thing about this direct. So you can search things. I think that's the easiest way, just to use a search engine here. But let's say you want to filter people out. Well, look at all of these, right? If you're looking for someone in camera and lighting, he's a gaffer, who's a grip loader, DIT, second assistant. We have a lot of these, like, use them. We want people to find each other. We want to find grips in, Illinois. Genres, what are you writing? What are you directing? What kind of stuff do you do? Find each other. Memoir, fiction group, that'd be cool. Post-production, find your people, find the editors. Ethnic appearance, actors, ethnicities. You're looking for somebody. What are you looking for? Right? Winninies, that'd be great. Here are your martial arts. It makes me laugh every time. There's so many here. Yeah, just like, it's so great. Like, what do you want to look for? Search for it. I don't think these are necessary. I don't know how to turn them off yet, but you can if you want. But I think you'd just be easier to search in here rather than looking for height. I guess if you do the height, Hair color, like you're looking blonde. Age range should be in here, but it's not. We will fix that, but that's something we can do. But again, that's kind of the point. Like the more you're able to customize your profile, the more you're able to if everybody customize their profile very distinctly, you'll be able to find people. Like that's the whole point. Okay, so here's your events, right? MAMFest is going on September 15th. The Los Angeles Film Festival is going to the 23rd. Hollywood Climate Summit is next week as well. Look at all these, right? We can, if you add them, they will come. Like drop your own event here, make it look pretty, and invite people to come to it. That's the whole thing. These are real live events that are coming up this week. And so, do you know about them? Maybe. Should you know about this one? Yes, for sure. Let's go to here. This is like your Facebook or your LinkedIn or everything else. This is where you post your shit. You want to be able to find the newest articles and see the latest headlines. Like it's great because you can actually embed videos. So that's really helpful. But I will say that here's the one thing that you'll notice isn't like Facebook and LinkedIn, because when you put in the link, it doesn't show up with the photo and the stuff in anything. So if you want to make it look pretty, you kind of have to jump some hoops. And I apologize for these dogs. They're kind of just barking up the way. Okay, I'm back. So it's just going to show up like this. Like that's not great. So if you want to help us, copy the title of the article, put it in the top, copy the link, do a screenshot. I know this is boring and tedious, so we're working on that. But if you don't, that's fine. We have a ton of articles like this to send, so we will be updating this daily. So come back for more information. We will make them look like this, make them look pretty. But don't feel like you have to do it yourself. Showcase is fun. This is where you're going to show your reels and your newest projects. We'll give you all the gems and the likes and the hearts and whatever you want. That's the whole place. But you can embed your video here, have people watch it, like do the whole thing, add photos, add videos. This is what it's good for. And if you fill out your profile, I will add in my special project here. I didn't add it here for this video. Festivals. This is what's going on right now. We're going to change these titles. I think they're kind of mixed match, because I think these contests and stuff should be in fellowships and contests. Webinars. In the future, we don't have any webinars right now, but in the future, we will have webinars and teaching filmmaking 101 or editing, how to use programs and resources. So we're going to add things here. We have a few, but here's like our digital guide, right? PDF document, Asians and allies. This is cool. This is given out for free. We did some work on this, and we have a couple categories that people can tune into. So the whole point of this pack is not for everybody to consume the whole thing. I think that gets overwhelming. So the idea is to instead read the index, right? Pick a category and then check the challenges. So let's say you're looking for film and entertainment. Go to page 5. Here's the state of the entertainment industry. Watch narrative film and television. We linked everything. So this is link, this is link, this is a link. We want people to watch these, and a lot of them are free. Either they're free or they're linked to the ones that need to be paid. So I think Gook, if you go, you'll go straight to here. If you're on Amazon Prime, here you go. We'll watch it. Go have fun. Saving Face is on here too. We just wanted to link these people. So All American Girl. This is like the first episode of Margaret Cho. Did you know this was here? Right? Yeah, we want to make sure that you have this for yourself and just enjoy. There's some other stuff that's kind of cool. Chan is Missing. More Than Miyagi on Amazon Prime is really great. Anime Wong in Vimeo. So you can search these things and watch them. Like we wanted to find things that are kind of cool for people to check out. Live events in LA, PKs, Unfounded, Tuesday Night Project. Check out our resources. This is kind of cool stuff. Clubhouse recordings. This is our recordings that we've been doing now. So it's kind of like our podcast, but I think we're going to move our clubhouses to this platform. So we can check them out. We'll have we can listen to them here. We'll probably have show notes. You can actually listen to show notes and pod transcripts here if you're looking for them. PDF documents, there's nothing here, but we'll have them. Partners are great because we have great people who want to support us. Film Shop, Young Entertainment Activists, Mixed Asian Media, Muslim American Casting. Yeah, help us. We want to share our partners with everybody. If you find these people are helpful to you, that'll be great. We have more partners. We just haven't added them here. So bear with us. Groups, we'll add groups from other groups, like links to other Facebook groups that you might want to know about, like Chicago and comedies and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. Same with the free digital resources. This is something that we'll be adding things like rename tools and video tools, things that you can download, either trial versions or free stuff. And the last thing we have here is jobs, right? I was looking for a job, wanted to work with other Asians. Here's your crew call. There's a lot of crew calls, and you need like cinematographer in Chicago. I need a hair and makeup in New York. I need lighting and grip, Louisiana. We want to be able to, people will be able to find that. And the casting call is going to be great because this is not just for crew and writers and stuff. This is for casting and actors because, I have a bunch of agents who are looking for work, a bunch of agents also looking for actors to fill those roles. So put them here. Like you can go on the Facebooks and hopefully you'll have them there. But if this works, I'll add stuff here that comes my way and it's easy to find and we can have it all in one place instead of one long feed that mixed with everything. Like let's keep it organized. All right. And that's the platform. So, we wanna we wanna help you. I hope this is like getting you excited. Again, the more people we have on the platform, the easier the tool will be, the more in depth it will be, the better it will be used to use. Again, it's a very searchable program. It's something that we can customize. Again, this is a beta platform, so not everything's perfect and not all identities are there and not everything is super customizable because we're your unique people. And if your identity is not on there, just let me know. You can email me, go to the feedback button on the left-hand corner. You'll see that there and just tell me like, hey, I would love to see this. I want to see this about my identities not it's missing. Just tell me it's missing and like be nice. So just like tell me, let me know what's missing. So we'll add it. But yeah, thank you for using the platform again. And I promised you that you can have a free gold account. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna email me at david@strongasianlead.com. That's DABID, the at symbol, Strong Asian Lead, StrongAsianLead.com. So just email me and say, hey, I filled out my profile. Please check it out. And then I'll give you gold status. I'll just go to your email and just say, hey, here you go. Because thank you. Without you checking out the platform, this platform's nothing, right? It's nothing without its users. It's nothing without the community. So please, this is a community effort. And if you really like the platform, share it. Share it with your friends. I wouldn't say share it publicly. Not yet. We're not there yet. I want to break the platform before we, before we get thousands of users. We want to slowly build a platform. But if you have a friend, tell your friend, like say, hey, this is kind of cool. You might want to check this out. It's early stages. It's a beta version, but you want to check it out. Go ahead, share it. That's fine. We're not going to do like a Clubhouse thing where it's like you can only have one user for right now. But right now you can share it with your friends, right? Just go, tell them asianfilmnetwork.com. It's in beta. Check it out. It'd be kind of cool. So yeah, thank you. I've been wanting to build this for a long time and make it some way that's accessible. And we will have more perks and tools and resources as time goes. But again, you can only get it if you use the platform. And that's the deal. We want to be able to help the community because that's how we build the table, right? Okay, well, thank you again. My name is David Masami Moria. You can find me at strongasianlead.com. Email me at david@strongasianlead.com. And yeah, I hope this helps this community. All right, thanks. See you later.